All right, ladies and gentlemen, see here at FBC College, and the situation, as you've seen for yourself, is very, very much tense here. Students are throwing stones, the police is firing tear gas, and some students have been arrested. As you can see, they have been marched now to the police van. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems as if the police are actually now taking control of situations here. Well, it looks like the students wanted to hear the shot of tear gas and maybe some firearms. Now the situation is like returning to normal as police have arrested some students. They have been apprehended. I don't know whether they are going to be taken to the police station, but in fact I can see from the students they are like denying, hey, we know, not to we, and so on and so forth. But this has been the situation. 3 students apprehended currently by the police. As you can see, situation is returning to normal. Returning to normal. Some tear gas has been fired, and the police have actually taken control over the campus. Students have disappeared. I don't know if they are reorganizing to come back, but they have been apprehended. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, okay, young man, why are you arrested? Can you talk to AYV? You are not in the mood. Who is the other apprentice? Young man, can you talk to AYV? Why are you apprehended? No, nothing. Nothing? Are you a student of this place? Yes, sir. And yet you've been apprehended and you said nothing. Why are you apprehended? Why are you arrested?
I don't have nothing to say to her.
You don't have nothing to say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can talk to the third man. Young man, can you talk to the police before you have been taken to the van? Or you don't want to talk to us? All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 students apprehended at the moment, but they have failed to talk to AYV on why they have been apprehended. They have actually disappeared. There was throwing of stones, but the police have fired some tear gases, and the situation, well, the campus here is now, it seems as if the police are having the elections. I'm not seeing much students here. We are there waiting for the firing of tear gas. Where are they? All right, I can see a bulk of them down there. I'll try to move down there to know exactly. But as it is now, it seems as if the police have put the situation under control by the firing of just few tear gases. The students, well, they don't, they see them again. Well, they watch around. All right, so I can hear noise from that point. Reorgan. They are back. Now I can hear no fighting. Let me move there and see exactly whether they've come with good intentions. Now I can hear no fighting, no fighting, no fighting from students. Can you hear that? That's a cross section of the students now chanting, no fighting, no fighting. Ça va, voilà, scout. Allez, il a mon sky. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, it seems as if the students went to rehog and come back. And they are now here. They came with a song, no fighting, Binta say no fighting. I will try to get can you hear that? They are saying they're not the fight, then they vote. Yeah.
No fighting.
Oh, okay. The students are back. The students are back. They came with a song, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting. I'm yet to get the warning of students on anybody from the Electoral Commission to tell us whether the election will commence or not. But as it is now, we'll try to march down there, but let's see what is happening here. Because we don't want to be down the amphitheater and we get stones reaching us. So I can see the police have actually barricaded right from, but they have barricaded right from the airport, stopping every other vehicle from coming up. If that happens, then we will be at the amphitheater safe. Because the students can do anything else. They promised us this morning via this very medium, that the elections are going to be peaceful. There will be no throwing of stones. But just in a couple of minutes, I had to run for the safety of my life and my camera until the police have to fire some tear gases, and then the students had to run away. But they came back singing, no fighting, being to say, no fighting. The police have actually barricaded right from airports, preventing every other vehicle from coming up. I will have to cross over. I will have to cross over this point because a body of students down there were actually throwing stones. I'll risk it to go over there to talk to them, to see whether they are now ready for the peaceful election they promised this morning. They had promised the people of Sierra Leone this morning via AYV that the elections are going to be peaceful. There will be no throwing of stones. But just in a couple of minutes, they went contrary. And so I'm here again to get their promise, if and only if they are ready to talk to us. Ladies and gentlemen, you are getting on live from the Africa Young Voices Media Empire, and we're bringing you happenings here at Frabe College, where students are expected to elect their leader, who will lead them for the next academic year. 6 candidates, 4 male and 2 female candidates, contesting for the presidency of Frabe College. And we're here just to give you happenings of what is happening here. All right, we are not forcing anybody to talk to us, but we are equally here to bring the people of Sierra Leone and beyond what is happening here. We are here to bring you what is happening here at Frabe College. And as you can see, we are going up, we are going back to the polling center because the students are saying we're not ready for talk to AYV. Well, AYV is here to tell the people of Sierra Leone what is happening. And if they are not ready, we can't force them, but we'll bring you what is happening. Happening here at Frabe College. This is the airport. That we can Frabe College, I know it's here, I mean. And we are going back to the amphitheater because students here have said we know they talk to AYV, and AYV not the first person for talk to them. But we bring you happenings here. We'll bring you happenings here. We'll bring you happenings at FBC College. Students are expected all right, so we have just seen the police barricaded here and people are using this road to access other places. So you want to talk to we but waiting and don't do so? You want to talk to AYV, sir?
The only thing no more, they can't barricade already don't come in. Then for them block them, no for them people don't strain, they come up, come on fear, don't come up, then they can't say for cancel. This for the rigs, so they can begin the pass now, so that can really. I believe for them for don't use them for patient, for don't go block them, so that's saying nobody get access to copy. But not so bad that they come lock people that don't suffer for come up, then they can't say people for go down back. You not tell well. They don't make any sense.
Okay. Plenty, thank you for we talk to you, Ivy. Well, viewers, these are people using the road from FBC to access other points, but they came to this point and they have been asked to return. And so people are complaining, taxi drivers, passengers, and every other person, you know. Yes. You want to talk to us? Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Thomas Baumansawi, a student of the engineering department, Faculty of Engineering and Architecture.
All right. And so earlier this morning, you people promised us a peaceful election. And just after some minutes, we saw you throwing stones and so on and so forth. Why always FBC?
It's due to certain circumstances where is some of the students that a lack of manner and responsibility put on some barbaric acts, and which is not part and parcel of the college rules and regulations.
So as it is now, we have had the police barricaded here. What's your own view on the elections? Do you expect the election to carry on in this kind of atmosphere?
Due to the SLP, the Israeli police, they are trying to put mechanism in place for the election to proceed, because we have already selected this day for the elections. So in that light, they are trying to put on certain circumstances, trying to cool down certain situations.
And you want the elections to go on today, right?
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Engineer, for talking to us.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Thank you very much. We are still at FBC College, where students are expected to elect their leader. Out of 6 candidates, 2 females and of course 4 male contesting for the presidency of the FBC College Student Union. And earlier this morning, they promised the world, because AYV goes global, that the elections will be peaceful. But at the end of the day, we saw throwing of stones, and the police had no option but to fire tear gas, which quelled the situation down. As it is, the police have barricaded onto airport, and some pedestrians, some motor vehicle users who are using this road are grumbling that they've wasted their time to come up and now they're asked to go down. But this is for the safety of all, because the police have considered this place as not too safe for everyone, and so they are preventing lives and property. So this is not anything bad. We expect to have the elections being conducted today, and so we are now marching towards the amphitheater to see what is happening there. Continue to watch AYV television on channel 33, and of course we'll bring you happenings here from FBC College, where students are expected to elect their leader today. 2 female candidates and 4 male candidates are contesting for the presidency of FBC College. But there seems to be some obstacles in the electoral process, because students, for reasons known to themselves, have actually put on some behaviors that are not expected of them. The anthems of Africa, and yet you cannot conduct simple elections to elect a leader to lead you. Instead, you result into throwing stones. So we are marching towards the amphitheater to see exactly what is happening there. Looks as if the elections will be conducted, because a queue has been formed. Though I have not spoken to any member of the electoral body, but I can see queue being formed. I can see queues, in fact, queues being formed, which signals that the elections are about to commence. Queues are being formed, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. The queues are being formed, and it seems as if the elections will be conducted. But let me not presume. Let me talk to students who are presently queued here. Gentlemen, I'll start with you. You are the number 1. Why are you here?
I don't talk just number.
All right, so you don't talk just now, so you're not going to talk again.
The ballot box you want to see.
Now the ballot box you want to see. Okay, yes, young man. Why are you doing a line?
I didn't align for vote.
So when I get for votes now, no, so?
Get for vote, yeah, we'll get for vote. By 8 o'clock for the vote this morning, but I don't know it's administration or start the vote. the term for begin this vote here.
So are you qualified to vote?
I'm qualified to vote. I got all my papers there, everything I get.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, gentlemen.
I'm here to vote, to exercise my rights.
All right, to exercise your rights.
Yeah, exactly.
Or your franchise.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you're ready to vote?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can talk to a female here. Madam, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name? So you're in a queue to vote, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you feel now? Finally, you have to cast your vote.
Wow, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, young man, you want to talk to us? You're also set to vote.
Yeah,
Are you qualified?
I'm well qualified, well satisfied.
And you're here to vote peacefully?
Yeah, peacefully.
All right. We're bringing you views of voters here this morning. Madam, are you ready to talk to us? Are you in the queue first of all?
Yes.
All right, and you're ready to vote?
Yes.
All right, are you qualified?
I'm well qualified.
All right, you're ready to vote in a peaceful atmosphere?
Yes.
All right.
Free and fair, that's what we want. We don't need violence.
Yeah, that's what we want. Free and fair election. We don't need violence.
But you were throwing stones just now.
No.
All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen watching us live from AYB television, we are here at Frabe College, and you can see the students are now queued, which means the elections, no matter what, is going to commence today, no matter the time, because the students are now queued. However, we'll march towards the amphitheater and show you the setup of the ballot box, and maybe try to talk to some of the polling center workers who will tell us exactly when voting will commence. So we are marching towards the amphitheater now, which is the electoral, which is the polling center for today's elections here at Frabe College. Seems as if the police have actually quelled down the situation, and we are seeing students being killed now peacefully instead of throwing stones. Ladies and gentlemen, still bringing you happenings here at Frabe College, and of course we are definitely going to have that. Sir, do you want to talk to AYV? Are you a student of Frabe College?
Yeah.
What are you reading?
I am reading law.
All right, and what's your name?
I am David Gigatona.
So tell us your take on today's election. We saw students earlier promising a peaceful election, and later we saw them throwing stones. So what's your take on all?
Well, it's because there are things going on that we don't want, and it is obvious. After the debates last night at AYV, it was clear that Tonia Musa said, upon voting, every student should go home. That is clear. That is to say, all offices are closed, even for the university. So it is very wrong to see a set of students, including Bona, the president, staying at the SU building, which is wrong. It is contrary to what Dr. Tonia Musa said on TV. So we want to know whether the university is favoring a set of students as against the other set of students, because we are heading to election. During the 2018 election, President Bio, former President Anes Baikoma, upon voting, they left for their various houses. But it was very, very wrong to see Bona and his colleagues are staying at the SU building.
So was that the reason for the throwing of stones this morning?
Yeah, it was, and it's coming from them, because they knew that they are not much, they are small in number, but they want to distribute.
When you say them, what do you mean?
I mean the Team Adama. The Team Adama.
So you are with...
I am with Binta.
All right, and so you are accusing the Team Adama.
I'm not accusing. It's obvious. You have the videos. It's everywhere. When you look at them, they are presently, you understand, using all means to cancel election. But let it be known that we are ready, that this election will go on without any conflict.
Thank you very much.
If you look at them now, if you turn the camera now,
thank you very much, Tona. Let me also talk to the other side. Yes, Mr. Your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Sulaiman Gula, and I'm the official Minister of Information for Frabe College.
All right, so let us hear exactly what's your take on today's election, because earlier we spoke to you guys and you promised us a peaceful election, right? But just in a couple of minutes, we saw throwing of stones between the two candidates, as the female candidates. What was responsible for that?
Well, early this morning, students were so passionate to come to register their votes, but unfortunately, when they came, some certain group of students were sending stones against them. So that was why they felt so aggrieved.
It was alleged that the stone was coming from Team Adama, the team which you belong to.
No, that is not true. That is completely false. We want to believe that Adama is a person who believes in transparency and also in peaceful commission of doing what is right for the students. When we came, we met a very serene environment. No sooner they came, they began pelting stones against students.
And so we saw a team of students bulldozing the police, carrying Adama right into the SU building.
Yes, they wanted to harm Adama, so it was quite necessary for that particular group of students to safeguard Adama so that she could be protected.
But was it right for them to bulldoze the police, even when the police have barricaded that entrance, banning every student from entering that point?
Supporters of Adama could not send stones to the police. That is completely
I
true.
didn't say they sent stones, but actually the police barricaded that point, which means no students should go beyond that point. But with my own eyes, I saw a team of students carrying Adama and they forced their way into that point.
Yes, I think for safety, the Adama has to be forced so that she could have police protection.
All right. So, in your view, is the election going to hold?
Of course, it is going to hold.
In what atmosphere?
Yeah, in a very peaceful atmosphere. No matter the tension, we want to assure every student that this election will hold, and we'll definitely have Adama as our president.
Thank you very much for talking to us. We are still here at Frabe College. We are marching towards the amphitheater where the polling center is, and we'll bring you happenings here at Frabe College. Stay tuned to AYV television on channel 33, and of course, just in case you're out of Sierra Leone, you can stream us live because we go global. Because AYV, and we Salon Sabi. We're going towards the amphitheater now, and we'll bring you happenings there. If the Electoral Commission is ready to talk to us, we'll bring you also their own views. But I've got assurance from both the Adama Sila camp and that of the Fatmata Binta camp that they are going to have the elections conducted in a peaceful atmosphere. I think voting is about commencing. As I can see, students marching down. Students are marching down. And it seems as if voting will commence at any time from now. Voting, I want to believe, will commence at any time from now. Students are marching down peacefully. The police have put situations under control. And of course, we will, at the end of the day, bring you exactly the end product of this activity here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the amphitheater that has been converted into a polling center, and lecture about Mr. Commissioner, please. All right, viewers, we are still here. We are now at the polling center, and I can see the commissioner. Sir, good morning, sir.
Please. I'm not in for that now.
You're not in to talk to AYV.
We are very busy.
We want to tell the viewers exactly what is happening here. This is very important, sir, that you talk to us.
My friend,
there is chaos everywhere, and we need to get viewers on what is happening here, sir. You are the commissioner here, sir. Can you talk? No, I want to talk to the commissioner.
My friend,
let me talk to the. I will talk to you later. If you refuse to talk to me, then I'll talk to you. Mr. Commissioner, can you tell viewers exactly what is happening?
Please, we are not yet prepared to start the election. We are in the process.
So why the delay, sir?
You see?
Why the delay?
I don't know.
But you are the commissioner. You need to know everything happening here, sir.
For now, I don't know. I'm very much busy. Please.
Are you sure the elections are going to hold?
Of course, of course.
In a peaceful atmosphere?
Of course.
We are seeing throwing of stones. Does that obstruct the elections, sir?
Of course.
Will that not obstruct the elections? Students are actually throwing stones over there.
Mr. Well, why not go and ask the students why they are throwing stones?
But you are saying you are conducting the election under this kind of atmosphere.
No, we are conducting it. We have enough security.
So will you have credible elections at the end of the day?
Of course.
All right. So when will you see the election start now? Will it start? Very soon. Okay, Mr. Commissioner, thank you very much. All right. Yes, Mr. I see you grumbling. What is happening here?
Wait. I am Joshua Farkema, yes, the president of Political Science Society.
Okay.
I'm a fully registered student. I am a fully registered student of Frabe College, and I am an SLG awardee. I have been registered on the 17th.
What is your problem now?
My problem is, for the second consecutive occasion, this administration have omitted my name maliciously from the voter register. I have made my complaint on several occasions. This is my slip, just to tell you that I'm a fully registered student.
So when did you notice that your name is not on the voters register?
The day the voter list came out.
What step did you take?
On Friday, I went to the warden of students, Reverend Buck, who asked me to photocopy and drop it to him. I dropped the photocopy. When the supplementary list came out again, my name is still not there.
So definitely you're not going to vote today. What is going to be your next line of election?
Dr. Sonia Musa went to TV and told us, as long as you have a form of identification, then you've been registered on or before the 20th of this of May, you are eligible to vote.
So in that vein, you want to vote?
Polling agents. You understand? For Fatima Sabina.
You've just been asked out of this confines. You were asked out of these confines by the Electoral Commissioner.
The securities tell me so.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Viewers will still continue to bring you happenings here at the Frabe College Student Union election. And
qualified to vote.
No, it was not so easy. It's okay.
It sounds so easy that you should be qualified to vote. And talking that if on the fact that he has registered and his name didn't show up. When the registration voter list came out on Friday, we made sure that we sent by word of mouth, we put notices up, we wrote in the WhatsApp that all those whose names were omitted should come to my office so that we can review their names to verify. On Monday, about 50 students will be verified and identified. So if his name is not there, they should go to my office.
When we are not involved, no, we are not involved. This man is supposed to be not involved. It's not supposed to be.
No, why? That's so much. I am a registered student. I've paid up. Okay, I have no problem about me not voting. But to say I will not be a polling agent.
Bringing you happenings here at Frabe College, and there is a lot and lots of situations coming up here. Students are complaining that their names have been omitted from the voters register. They are having their paying slip and their receipt indicating that they have actually paid, but yet still their names are not on the voter register. And of course, the Electoral Commission has refused talking to us on that. Happening here at Frabe College, wherein students are expected to vote. The voting will have commenced at 9 a.m. but unfortunately we are getting told it's after 11 and yet voting has not started. Reason being, a lot of students are complaining to us that their names have been omitted from the voters register and they are here with their documents as claimed by them. They were told yesterday by Dr. Tonya Musa that if they have their documents and bring them here, they will be allowed to vote. But these are the complaints coming up now. Students are desperate to vote. They are having their slips and they have been, I cannot say they have been disenfranchised because elections have not commenced, but the process of disenfranchisement is actually being smelt by them, and so they are actually here to raise their concerns. A body of students here, are you guys also affected?
Well, absolutely, yes.
Yes. What's your concern?
My concern is that since we are here this very morning to cast out our vote, because they told us that at around 9 voting will commence, but we have been here up to this moment, voting has not been commenced, and also we saw in a situation where the police officers gave a kind of preferential treatment to the other side, especially Adama, by making them get into the SUB lane in order to give them support or edge over us. So we are
let's forget about police giving that or not. What's your concern now that your name is not on the voters register and you have registered to vote? What is your next line of action?
My very name is on the voters.
It's on the voters register and you are going to vote. Okay. Is there anybody here whose name is not on the voters register and has actually fulfilled all commitments? All right, you guys are not victims of that victimization. But I think there are a lot of students here, a lot of concerns coming up, and all right, still? Are you guys affected? Yes, can you talk to us? What's your problem?
We are from the Student Weekly movement, and it's got unfortunate. It's also our team. We're not appreciative, two of us, with the administration.
What are your concerns?
Our concerns is towards the registry. They have already created a scenario for those in the year 1 to be afraid to come and vote, and they have the highest vote.
What is that scenario?
The scenario is the fighting. And especially the two candidates that they want to so-called to vote them in. The two female candidates, they were responsible for this riot. Both of them.
So you're saying the year 1 students are now fighting and they are not going to come out to vote?
We want them to come. Please, if you are in here.
So you are now being listened and watched by everyone across Sierra Leone and everywhere. Can you talk to those students to come back to?
Please, you are in year 1. Please come and vote. Situations are in control. Come and vote in the Kumbali.
No, we don't allow you to call names here. No, that's not done. I don't encourage that. I don't. I will never encourage you on my mic. All right, we will still continue to bring you. What list?
People vote according to the list. There is a list that was provided by the administration, all eligible voters. So we are going to go strictly by that list. You understand? Strictly by the list.
Guys, was published by the administration, and that voters list is what we are going to watch thoroughly. We don't want any other.
Okay.
Every student should vote through the voters list. Nothing more, nothing less. No, the administration produced the voters list, and the voters list is accessible to every student. The voters list is what we are going to vote through.
So the point, let's go strictly by the voters list for the sake of peace. We cannot change things at the middle of the day.
Because we are winning. We want peace because I know we are winning. But
time is fast running out.
We are winning.
We are going to replace our members.
Why? These are the issues.
What are the issues?
No, you cannot direct.
What are the issues?
You cannot tell them.
I'm not talking to you, young man. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, young man.
I'm talking to you. He's just what a media person. Calm down.
Can I make my concerns, please?
Where are the issues? What are the issues?
Chief, come.
He only interrupted our candidate. Why my name is not there? That's my issue. Why my name is not there?
It's okay.
Who don't replace me? Let us replace me. Because I know majority of them there whose names are not on those lists.
We cannot call the police to provide leadership. No, if you're not able to
All right, viewers, listeners of the Africa Young Voices Media Empire, I'll try to get the 6 candidates to actually talk on the current situation on ground and see whether they are comfortable with elections proceeding. Right, Adam Asila is here, and I'll talk to her. After that, I'll talk to Fatmata Binti Jallow. Good morning, good afternoon. Okay, good morning, Adama.
Good morning, AY.
You're one of those contesting for this election. As it is now, the situation on ground, do you still want elections to go on?
Yes, elections must hold. They were just trying to sort few issues out, and these issues has to do with the polling agents. We were informed that we must have 8 polling agents, but what we were not told is that all polling agents, their names must be on the voters list. We were not informed. If we were informed about this, we could have sorted it out. It's only now that we're to start voting that the warding of students is telling us that our polling agents' names must be on the list, and the notice is coming very late. So that has been the argument, but we're trying to sort.
So how is that going to be sorted out?
Well, we're going to go through the list now and identify people that can serve as polling agents from the list.
As it is, a lot of students are complaining that their names are not on the voter register. What's your take on that?
That's one is for the administration because they actually sorted it out. We also have challenges with that because a lot of people that I know personally and wanting to support me and come and vote, their names are not on the list. So basically, we're all disadvantaged at this point. But what's important, elections must hold.
All right. So there was a lot of confusion this morning, throwing of stones and this and that. What will be your message to your own supporters regarding the peaceful conduct of this election?
I have been denouncing violence, but rather unfortunate, I was attacked this morning. I don't know what it was, but I just felt as if someone hit me with a stone, and they actually sprayed something to my eyes. I don't know what that was, but it was rather unfortunate. But I feel better now. I feel better, and I'm ready to vote.
And so you are comfortable with elections going on today?
Of course.
Thank you very much for talking to us. Viewers, she's one of those contesting for the election, the female candidate, and I'm about talking to Fatmata Binti Jallow, who is also one of the female candidates. All right, it seems as if Fatmata is on the phone, and another candidate here. Can you introduce yourself to viewers?
Yes, I am Henry Kumbale, the neutral independent candidate from Students Reclaim Movement.
All right. Tell us your take on today's elections.
Well, I am very, very optimistic. I am calm, I'm cool, and I hope for a better result. And I just want to talk to all my supporters that are supposed to be here, especially...
No, let's talk on the elections. Today is not a day for campaign, please. Let's talk on elections. Are you comfortable with the current atmosphere? Do you want elections to go on?
Yes, I want the elections to hold, but I'm not comfortable, especially the way the so-called black and white team are behaving.
Don't point fingers at anybody. We've not. What's your situation on the current situation? Are you ready for the elections to go on?
I am ready, but I'm only stating the issues because this is ongoing. It has been happening. It's a problem for decades now. That's why I want the public to know and even students to be aware. Myself and my team and those voting for me from Student Reclaim Movement, we are very calm, we are cool. But always the two parties on campus have been causing confusion, destroying and spoiling properties. So that's why I'm stating it clearly.
So you want elections to go on? Yes. Thank you so very much. Yes, sir. Are you the other candidate? What's your name, sir?
I'm Maurice Ngobe.
Maurice Ngobe. What's your take on the current situation? Do you still want elections to go on?
Yeah, of course. Because I want elections to go on.
Are you hopeful of winning?
Yeah, but since yesterday, I make endorsement for Binta, so I think I'm still throwing my support to Binta.
But you are saying you want your candidates to actually come in and vote for you.
Yeah.
So you've actually sent in your support to Binta.
Yeah.
Okay.
My supporters and voters to please come on campus and vote for Binta.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me talk to Binta herself. Hello, Madam Binta. Welcome to AYB.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, viewers and listeners. This is Fatmata Binta Jallo, presidential aspirant for the Student Union elections, FBC 2021.
Okay, so let's start by knowing whether you're comfortable with the current situations on ground and whether elections should proceed.
Well, firstly, I will say I'm not comfortable at the moment because we are currently at amphitheater and some set of students are currently occupying the Student Union building. And as we can see, the Student Union building to the amphitheater, there is not much distance. There is a tendency for them to disrupt the process, and there is a tendency for them to bring in shuffle ballot boxes. There is a whole tendency for these elections to be cancelled because why? The set of students, they have been making so many movements which will disrupt this whole electioneering process. So I'm here to tell viewers out there that the situation on floor currently is not favorable for us, especially for us, the 5 candidates. Because those that are occupying the Student Union building, they need to vacate that premise and they need to leave this amphitheater to be solely manned by the police officers. No student needs to be on floor. And also with regards to the voters list, as I've been saying and as I will continue to say, that voters list is doctored. And one thing we need to know as students, firstly, there are students that have already registered and they already have effects to their payment slips. They have their registration portal slips, they have their payment slips. So if a student come with those slips, they should be allowed to vote. Not just those people whose names are on the register. Because I can tell you, there are some set of students whose names are on that register, but yet they are not even students on campus and they are not even registered. So that is a major disenfranchisement and I cannot stand to see that happen. I will continue to advocate on behalf of each and every student that our voice matters and we deserve better.
Binta, from what you are saying, one will want to say that you are sensing defeat at the end of the day.
I'm not sensing defeat. I will just say that I want the process to be transparent, I want it to be free, and I want it to be fair because I know if the process is transparent, I will surely win these elections and I'm going to win. That is what that is disturbing the other side because they know that I will come out victorious in these elections and they are doing all that they can to disrupt this entire process. But I will not stand to that and I will continue to call on my supporters for them to be peaceful and for them to follow this process because I believe change is here and this time change is inevitable.
So what if your call is not being heard by the administration and they proceed with the elections? What will be your next line of action?
Well, I do believe that the administration is a listening one, so we'll continue to plead with them for them to listen.
Thank you so very much. Viewers, you still have in us on Africa Young Voices Media Empire here at the Frabi College Amphitheater, and we are talking to presidential aspirants for the presidential election. I can see Dr. Tonya Musa here now. Dr. Tonya Musa is here, and I would like to talk to him exactly. Dr. Tonya Musa? Dr. Tonya Musa, you're welcome to AYB, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. And we've had so many situations on campus here. Can you just take us through exactly what is happening here and whether the elections are going to hold?
Let me start with the clarification already aired by AYV about those students who are alleging from your commentary that they were asked to bring their slips here. That was, and that was said by me, no.
Yeah, they clearly said you said that.
That is what I'm saying. I'm responding that that is wrong. We only asked them to bring identification. You must have been registered before coming here. The date for registration was the 20th of May, meaning after the 20th, if you have registered, then you are not still eligible to vote. But then coming to vote today, they were required to bring either national passports, university ID card, library card, driver's license, or NASIT card, or voter card. Those were the things that we requested for identification. We didn't ask anyone to bring slips here, all right? Because the process for the process of registration, verification ended before now. So we are not going to do that today.
Okay, so tell us exactly now, because there are a lot of students here. We expected election to start at 9 a.m., but still not started. We saw stoning by students over there, so on and so forth. Is the atmosphere conducive for this election to take place?
We are going to continue with the elections, definitely. This is why we have security presence. The situation was that we are supposed to have started, you know, by 9 a.m. by virtue of the notice sent this morning. And then we would have stopped at 3 p.m. Unfortunately, the aspirants were required to sign the ballot papers starting from 7 a.m. this morning. Some of them came here at 9:30, so it was already late, and that brought about the delay. That notwithstanding, we are still trying to put situation under control. But then we are appealing to students, especially those who know that they are not part of this process, to give chance to the process.
All right, thank you so very much, Dr. Tonya Musa, as you talk to us.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much, viewers. We are still bringing you happenings here at FBC College. And of course, you've just heard from Dr. Tonya Musa. He made clear that they didn't give any assurance to students that if you bring your slip or your documents that you've paid, you will vote. Verification stopped on the 20th. And so I want to talk to a gentleman here who introduced himself. Sir, welcome to AYB.
Thank you very much.
Who are you?
My name is Hyman St. Johnson, and I'm one of the presidential candidates here for the selection.
Tell us exactly your take on the current situation.
Well, for me, I will say the police and that of the administration are not helping out on this situation. For example, I've been raising up issue about them occupying the SU building, which is so close to the polling center. Now, I've raised up a concern from this morning that they have to vacate the building. This is a very peaceful election. We want a very peaceful transmission of government. But if the incumbent government, which is led by August Ndiction Bona, are trying, to create violence for us, and then I believe that this is so appalling. Now, I've been in touch now with the administration, I've been in touch now to the security apparatus. They need to vacate that building before ever. And this is my stance. I will not vote until they leave that building. Because the building is just close down to the polling center. So,
are you suspecting any foul play?
Of course.
What is your suspicion?
When we were coming, the administration asked us all to be together to come down here to cast a vote. But unfortunately, all 5 of us came down, and Madam Adam Asila went into the SU building, which she took over 25 minutes in there before she came out. So there are every possibility that she was in there, to do some of the dubious things that we all know are involved in.
So as I leave you, what to be your message to viewers and your colleague students?
My viewers and to colleague students, I want you all to come in numbers. The atmosphere will be peaceful. We are just trying to settle on some things. But I want the students of FBC College to come up here and make the rightful choice. Thank you.
All right, we are still here on FBC College. We are bringing you happenings. We are currently at the amphitheater, but it seems as if the other 5 presidential aspirants, are not happy with current situations on ground, as they are saying outgoing student union executive are currently occupying the SU building, which is very close to the polling center, and that they are suspecting that there will be ballot stuffing and other irregular activities whilst elections are ongoing. Well, AYV's camera is here to show you every other thing that is happening. And I think elections are about to start now. Dr. Tonya Musa and every other person in the Electoral Commission are saying that they are going to have the elections conducted under whatever situation. And so the 5 other aspirants, including Bint Jallo, are saying that the current SU government should vacate the SU building because it is very close to the to the polling center. Don't forget, these are the ballot boxes. They are the ballot boxes. They are the ballot boxes. And as you can see, all of them are empty at the moment. All right, viewers, we'll now go for a very short break and we'll come back to actually bring you happenings here at Frabi College. Stay tuned to AYV Television on Channel 33. I am Swaliho Vandi, bringing you live commentaries, being helped by Chedo Darami, the cameraman. We'll go for a very short break.
Nothing. That's Mr. Jagokmi. That's not fine at all. Me pay power when me can get money. No go. This is a corruption.
What you make you vex so? Make us see the paper where they give you.
Look up.
Calm down. They not treat you for malaria no more. You get typhoid and other sickness. Now that make you pay. The beginning of malaria no more it gets. And the treatment for malaria now free.
If fine for make you know what they ask you for pay for. No afraid for ask.
Doctor, thank you. Make we go now.
Malaria test and treatment. Now free 30 days now. All government hospital and clinic for all salon person. Elect you now man or woman, big person or pikin. But remember say, treatment for other sick they like them, typhoid, not of free. So now that make you for make sure say you know what they ask you for pay for.
ZAC Environmental and Sanitation Project, where they call Despro Waste Management Company. Don't come for all you cleaning wahala. Then they offer you high quality cleaning services like garbage collection and disposal. We go come collect it in a hose and go to where for you septic and sewage disposal. If you latrine don't flop, we go come bail out for you. Fumigation and pest control. We get insecticides that we go spray. We will drive all insects in the hose. Drainage clearing, janitorial services. If you want bossing for can clean every day, now you house, you office, you business place, or any side, we can do it for you. If you compound on bushy, we will come brush up for you. All we charges the reasonable and negotiable. You can come now with office for any arrangement. We address there now number 4 George Brook Dwazak by the old market and number 6B Janet Lane Kingdom Freetown. You can contact me at telephone number 080-671-285 or 076-269-282 or you can email me now despro252@gmail.com. Despro, we clean for drive sickness.
Yes, for a healthy, active, and very strong immune system, Immunoactive Denk is your best bet. Immunoactive Denk, manufactured in Germany by Denk Pharma Limited, contains the most important nutrient in one stick that builds and gives power to the antibodies in the immune system to fight against common cold and other diseases in difficult times. Immunoactive is recommended for the family from age 12 and older and must be taken once daily. Hurry now! Go grab your own package of Immunoactive Dengue, available in all drugstores and pharmacies across the country. For wholesales, go to Global Distribution, or better still call them on 030-355-424 or 078-000-444. Dengue Pharma, quality for your health, made in Germany.
I hope you've not eaten, because I'm going to take you to the best African and intercontinental restaurant in town.
Honey, today is our first date. I don't want us to spend it in any of these low-class so-called African restaurants.
Babes, this is a top-notch restaurant. See, this is going to shock you.
It shock you. It shock you.
Wow, I like the setup and decor. Quite impressive.
You've not seen anything yet. Wait until you taste the food.
I have to wait. Waiter! Can we have the menu, please?
Yeah. We have a simplified way to browse the menu and put in your order, ma'am. Just open the camera on your phone, scan your QR code.
Look at that. Impressive, right?
More than impressive.
They also do varieties of delicacies.
My enemies, them don't fail. I am sharper than knife, I am sharper than nail. Them are small like ant, I am bigger than whale. If Baba God don't lift you up, nobody will make you jump. Nobody will make.
Thank you. I told you.
Oh my God. What?
Best restaurant in town. Enjoy. Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Roland, the manager of Mingo's Bar and Restaurant, the one in Brixton, 260 Brixton Road, and also the one in Peckham Park Road, 1 Peckham Park Road. In Brixton, we do more of African food and seafood as well. In Peckham, we do more of African food. This is the menu. We're also on Just Eat, Deliveroo and Uber Eats, and we're also on Instagram, YouTube and Facebook. You're always welcome at any time. Thank you.
For the benefit of my partner, can you please give us a tour of the restaurant if you don't mind?
Sure, sir. We've got big TV screens that will entertain you while you're having your delicious meal. Okay, let me give you a tour for lounge, prestigious lounge. If you want to throw a private party, a reception, or function of any type, this is the place to do. Just do your booking on time, and we can do catering for you.
What's the capacity of this lounge?
This lounge can conveniently accommodate up to 50 guests. The Peckham branch has more variety of African delicacies, and they do acheke and most of the delicacies that we do here, such as cassava leaf, spring cray, jollof rice, and chicken balls.
I will be the head, and not the tail. Plans of my enemies, them don't fail. Anywhere I go, now my name, then they hail.
When you think about printing, there's one great place you'd always rely on. Mr. Print's Printing Graphics Design and Printing Services. Trust us with all your printing services as we can handle your brochures, calendars, flyers, posters, printing on carbon and no carbon paper. We also design flex banners of all sizes, indoor and outdoor stickers, screen, glossy paper, car branding, billboard, signpost and everything printing. We are the only providers of A1 printing poster printing services in town. Stop by and quickly check us at number 63A Lumley Road, Wilberforce, Freetown. You can better still call us on +232 75 094 615 or email mrprintprinting@gmail.com. Mr. Print Printing Graphics and Designs. Print more, pay less. Mr. Print Printing Graphics and Designs. We count on your value for money.
Coming in or going out of Freetown? Get an impeccable experience with Seabird Express. Seabird Express accommodates over 90 passengers. Relax and enjoy the fully air-conditioned cruise with free Wi-Fi service, enough leg room, quality life jackets, a spotless toilet facility, and a lot more. And now, Why not cruise in luxury in our new VIP boat? With elegant design unique to Sierra Leone and greater comfort, this well-designed boat gives you the opportunity to travel in style and comfort. Seabird provides a free bus drive to the airport upon arrival at the Lunge terminal. Now, if you want the best service in both transportation to and from Freetown, Seabird Express is your best choice. Contact us via mobile numbers 099 330 033 or 099 220 022. Seabird Express, ride with pride.
As technology advances, we can't afford to remain the same. Banking is changing all over the world. Therefore, change is the only way forward. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank has made online banking exciting and affordable. You can access your account from anywhere at any time. You can do everything online, 24/7. Without physically going to the bank.
Introducing our 3 digital products: Mion Mobile App, Mion Online Bank, and Mion Online Direct. Mion Mobile App can be used for Salon Link,
money transfer local,
bills payment,
ETSA, etc.
funds transfer,
other banks,
quick response QR payments,
for payments in shops, supermarkets, etc.
Viewing statements, checkbook request, salary advance
in minutes.
Mion Online Direct can be used for vendor payment, dashboard for account monitoring, funds transfer,
other banks,
salary upload, bills payment,
ETSA, etc.
Mion Online Bank, personal account management, used to transfer money, check balance,
and more. Download Mion mobile app from App Store for iPhone or Mac users, and from the Google Play Store for users with Android devices. Easy peasy. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank is moving up in the digital world and saving you from all the hassle.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering value.
Take your bank along with you everywhere you go. No need to stress when you don't have cash on you. With Mion FLCB Visa debit card, you're able to access your money, pay for goods and services, shop and send money online via ATM and POS devices in Sierra Leone and worldwide. It is convenient, secure and easy. SLCB, delivering value.
My baby is final. We the baby baba now. I get wear designer. Everything where I give I'm final.
Hello mama, good morning.
Good morning, me pikin. How you dey do?
I dey do fine. How papa dey do?
They do fine. Ebo Asan, for me say they send money for me.
Oh sorry mama. I dey send am